Hello, hello, one and all. Brandon Carey is here, and we are continuing our adventures with Contradiction, Spot the Liar. As you can see, we're basically at the back half of the case, and now things are starting to unravel, and we're starting to learn a bit more. Um, we are fast approaching figuring out who killed Laura Palmer. I mean, Kate Vine. So once we do, that'll be in the mystery. But we only have a few hours left, so we kind of have to pick up the pace as far as murder mysteries go. When we last left off, we discovered the mirror room, and we will have to start asking people some questions about the mirror room. So that'll be our big start for today.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's see what people have to say about the Atlas mirror room.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
All right.
Thank you.
I figure she wouldn't know. She seems more interested in her bar than with the actual happenings with her husband. So let's see what Paul Ryan, played by the legendary Paul Darrow,
if you don't mind,
has to say.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
So, we've been kind of talking about how epic this character Paul Ryan is. And I was taking a look, and in hindsight, knowing the games I played and what I like, I should have recognized this guy. Paul Ryan is played by an actor named Paul Darrow, and Paul Darrow voiced Serok, the villain of the medieval game on the PS1, a game that we played on this channel, or that we played the remake of it. Unfortunately, Paul Darrow is no longer with us. He passed away. So that's why when they did the remake, they, instead of recording new lines of new actor, they just cleaned up his audio recordings from the original recording and used those in the remake. Because we have the technology to do that now. But so it is regrettable that he's no longer with us. But he's an extraordinarily talented actor. There's a lot of these kinds of roles of like these just deliciously evil people. And I do.
That's all for the
according
moment.
from what I could see, like everyone who worked with him loved the hell out of him. So obviously he left a lot of people behind who enjoyed his existence and presence. Which again, we've talked about, people who play villains tend to actually be like the sweetest people in real life, and Paul Darrow appears to be no exception.
More questions, if that's okay.
So rest in power, King.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
That is still information.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror.
Please tell me you don't know the code.
You go
Tell me you
into
don't know the
trance.
code. Tell me you don't know the code.
And when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
Thank you! Simon, you stupid piece of dumbass baby shit! I got you! Didn't know the combination. Where is that fucking card? Where is that fucking bullshit card you gave me? Fucking baby ass dumb motherfucker. Where's that fucking... That's not that weird. No, we got it. Dropped business card. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, dumbass little baby.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except... you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin. It's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both...
Simon!
Together?
Dipshit!
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
Idiots.
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I never did it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Simon, you fucking baby idiot dumbass.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
I'm so happy that he said he didn't know the combination. What a fucking idiot baby loser. Alright, so let's see. Searching the woods. Okay, let's search the woods. Let's go to the woods. It's getting dark outside. We're about to get into some shit. Alright. Head into the woods. Into the clearing. There we go. What kind of bullshit's happening here?
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh my god.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Well. These guys have some evil business going on. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
Well, we got something out of it.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
You know, with the time you have left. Well, we do know that they have a car. So let us use our car key fob. And no one heard that. No one heard the beepy beep.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
A check to Kate from Kate Vine. Okay. £500 check from Kate Vine. Or for Kate Vine. That's interesting. I forgot about him. Let's bring the... Oh no, I probably should.
More questions, please. Thank you.
I actually don't have a question for him now.
Thank
We'll
you.
come back to him later. I forgot. We need a clue to ask him stuff, and he didn't have that wasn't a clue. We still got a check from Kate, so that's something worth asking.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Damn! I know he had a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think he had an interest in cash.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort.
Jesus Christ, I
Pulled
love
his
this
back
man.
Sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Damn. There's a low pain threshold. Oh, if only we could ask about the threshold test. I didn't realize we never asked him about the arthritis. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny how
Thank you.
little
Probably
respect
back later.
Paul has for his son. And by little I mean none respect. Where did James put those boxes? Okay. And let's go. If there is a place where we can go to talk to just look at James's boxes, then we should probably at least try to find it. Maybe it's in the other greenhouse with the magic mint. I mean, the Salvia Divinorum. And if we find nothing, then we'll start talking to Simon and Emma and Ryan round. Oh, okay, we did find the boxes.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Poppy pods. Okay, let's ask James about his drugs. Let's ask him about his drugs, because This is something we have to do when there's only an hour left in the case.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honor.
And who was the guy delivering them?
Scout's honor.
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Okay, at least there's a valid inquiry instead of just, like, hassling someone over the fucking fact that they have opium. Let's see, do we have anything that would contradict any one of these facts? Never extracted opium from the pods. It's probably the thing we would probably most likely nail him on. See if we can find... Possibly with the Salvia Divinorum? Could be a bit of a reach, admittedly, but... Yeah, let's see. Salvia Divinorum. We sold Salvia to Liam. I don't think this is... Yeah, no, this is not it. Never extracted opium from the pods. Doesn't grow any other drugs, may... No, this is not a contradiction. I think we need more information where we can nail him on some of that. We'll come back to him later. If we're gonna nail him at all, we'll need more information than what we have here. Let's see if we can ask... I guess we could ask Paul about poppy pods.
Ask about a few more things, please.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
I didn't think they was gonna know anything.
That's all for the moment.
I feel like if anyone knows about poppy pods aside from James, it'll be Simon. Possibly Rebecca, since she does know a thing or two about plants. We have to ask her about the check for Kate anyway. So we have two big topics we can ask people about.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay, better not ask Kate about... Okay, we want to ask her about that.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Well, if he's not selling them to old people, why would he, like, what's going on? Okay. I feel like if anyone knows about these poppy pods, it'll be Simon. Just because Simon and James were
A few more questions,
in
please.
contact at some point?
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, Simon.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Okay. Wait. Wait. What?
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan
Keep
wanted
talking.
me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seem to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what
This
happened
is
to Kate?
interesting. I didn't expect Poppy Paws to go in this direction.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Let's see if Emma knows about this prime candidate shit.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Please. I don't see a contradiction in anything she said there. That seems to be completely above
Thank
board.
you. Probably be back later.
But we got some more questions. And but you know, before we go back, we could go back to Rebecca and Paul but I do feel like it'd be just easier to do Ryan right now and then go back to them later if we find some more clues. Cuz I don't want to do the back and forth all the time. Besides, this thing tells us when we have people who... Wait, what? Okay.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
This'll be fun.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all.
Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector? Inspector!
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you don't know, it's not important.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students. The ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
Go on.
To kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Students aren't tested. I feel like we can nail him. Oh, we haven't asked him about the mirror room.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
Okay.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually in any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
I do think the students aren't tested. Is most likely to be where we can nail him. We just need to... okay. Maybe the aptitude test? Is there anything else that we can nail him with? Because the aptitude test seems a little shaky to me. As an accusation. Strong, outgoing, people do what they like. Used in mugging. Fire from shop, act was having a stage party. Looking for test. And there is the aptitude test. I'm still thinking about using that. Just gonna keep moving a little bit. This is the kind of thing where, like, you might find something like from the beginning of the game that is relevant. happy. I'm gonna try the aptitude test. Yeah, that was a bit of a long shot.
That's all for the
We
moment.
might need to
Thank
ask
you.
some other people some other questions. What did I not ask Simon or Emma? I'm curious. What did I miss?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Illuminating.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm assuming we're gonna ask her about the arthritis too.
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
All right, let's. I think that was what we were missing. Rebecca and Paul. I'm sure there'll be a contradiction somewhere. I imagine it'll be with Paul. I get the impression Rebecca does not even ask about what happens in Atlas or care.